Gigantamax Pikachu arrives on Pokemon Go this weekend, starting Saturday, March the 28th at 2 PM till 5 PM local time. Gigantamax Pikachu will be making its Pokemon Go debut. So let's run through the event information as well as the best counters to use against this Gigantamax, and also answer the main question: how many trainers will it take to defeat Gigantamax Pikachu? So let's get into it. And first of all, we're going to start off with the event information, and we're going to put the infographic up on the screen now. And this event information is brought to us by LeakDuck. Make sure to go check their website out. They are really good with event information and also easy to read graphics as well, just like this one. And as you can see on here, 2 PM till 5 PM local time, as we've just stated, Gigantamax Pikachu will be appearing more often. It's going to be on all power spots during this 3-hour event. And power spots will refresh more frequently, meaning every half an hour or 1 hour, they will refresh into another Gigantamax Pikachu. Quarter adventure distance to receive max particles. So normally it's 2 kilometers to receive 300 max particles. But during this 3-hour event, you'll only have to walk 0.5 kilometers to actually earn 600 particles, because the next one says 2 times max particles from exploring. So 600 max particles from walking 0.5 kilometers during this 3-hour event. The daily max particle collection limit for free players is going to be increased to 1,600 instead of the normal 800 max particle limit. You'll also get 8 times max particles from power spots, meaning you only have to interact with 2 power spots during the day to get your limit of 1,600. There'll also be 3 special trays during the day as well, so make sure to tie in with those lucky friends if you are meeting up with your community and get those lucky trays done. Then also from 27th of March at 5 PM local time to 28th of March at 8 PM local time, so just over 24 hours, the remote raid limit will increase from a normal 10 remote raid limit to 20. So you will be able to do 20 Gigantamax Pikachus remotely if you are wanting to do some more using remote raid passes. But do bear in mind, if you are remote raiding into these, you will not only need a remote raid pass, you'll also need 800 max particles for every single battle. So it does take both of them off you for a remote Gigantamax battle. There is also an event ticket during this event for $4.99 US or Great British Pounds or your local currency. And this event ticket gives you some really good bonuses, including 2 times max battle XP, which is very good because these Gigantamax battles give a lot of XP out. So doubling that is amazing. We also get timed research with Max Mushroom up for grabs, which double your Pokemon's attacks when you put that on. And also 6,400 max particles plus 25,000 XP from that timed research. So definitely loads of good bonuses for that ticket, and probably the cheapest way to get additional particles on the day. So if you are wanting to do more than just the 2 battles on the day, make sure to buy that $4.99 ticket. That is the best way of doing it if you have not got any particle packs already. But of course, Gigantamax Pikachu is a level 6 Gigantamax, and it is 800 max particles to enter a battle. Now, the good thing about these, of course, if you are doing them in person, you don't end up losing your particles. If you are struggling with the amount of trainers in your area, give it a go. Not like a raid. You don't actually end up losing those 800 max particles until you successfully complete the Gigantamax battle. Unlike a raid, when you soon as you enter the battlefield, you get that raid pass taken off you. If you are unsuccessful in battling and taking down Gigantamax Pikachu because you're low on numbers in your community, don't worry, it's definitely worth a try, even if you are struggling to find enough trainers. So 536 is the hundo for Gigantamax Pikachu. So let's have a look at the next infographic that we're going to put up on the screen now. And this is by Flare Blaze. Very good infographic maker, and make sure to go check him out on his socials down at the bottom there. But it is a very good graphic showing us the best counters and the best tanks to use against Gigantamax Pikachu during this weekend. So as you can see, Dynamax Excadrill is the best attacker, but if you haven't got an Excadrill built up, you can also use Eternatus and also Gigantamax Inteleon, although I wouldn't recommend Gigantamax Inteleon because of Electric being super effective against Inteleon. If you are in a situation where your 2 tanks have died and you have just been left with your main attacker, Pikachu is going to wipe out Inteleon pretty quickly, I'd assume. So make sure to try and build up an Excadrill or have an Excadrill ready and evolved from Drillbur. But in terms of tanks, the 3 tanks to go with to build up that max meter before switching out into your attacker. 2 of these 3 tanks you need in your team: Blissey, Latias, and Zaramazenta. So my team is probably going to be made up of a Blissey, a Zaramazenta, and an Excadrill. That is probably going to be my team for this weekend's event. But let me know your teams in the comments down below. But that is the best counters and the best tanks to use against Gigantamax Pikachu. Again, shout out to Flare Blaze for this infographic. Very, very easy to read once again. And the maximum amount of trainers you can put in these battles is now 100 instead of 40. They increased the limit in last year's Go Fest, so that is a very, very good limit to go up to. But if, of course, you're raiding these in a very small community, the minimum amount of trainers you can do, if you have got very good counters, is probably around 6 to 8 trainers can take this down. And if you are struggling, you can also use Max Mushrooms, which will basically double your attack move strength, meaning you'll do twice as much damage as you normally would do. So as long as a few of you put Max Mushrooms on, I would say you can comfortably do this with around 6 to 8 trainers. But recommended around 10 to 12 trainers minimum if you aren't using any Max Mushrooms. And don't forget, Gigantamax Pikachu can be shiny from these Gigantamax battles. It is 1 in 20 odds for the shiny, so hopefully you can get your hands on a shiny Gigantamax Pikachu. So let me know in the comments down below what your team is for this Gigantamax event and how many you are hoping to do. Hopefully you get the shiny, hopefully we get some shinies in the comments of this video once you've done the event. But thanks very much for watching. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell on, and follow me on TikTok. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.